guys, Amanda here from How to Lose Weight from Home. So maybe you've put on some weight over the holidays and want to lose it. Now before you go out and buy or start another exercise or diet program, please watch this first. I would love to share with you some great tips and tools to help you lose weight without all the craziness and heartache. Thanks for joining me. I've been personal training now for over a decade, and often at this time of year I see people are scrambling to find the perfect diet or exercise plan that's going to help us drop those unwanted kilos and pounds once and for all. And hey, I can put my hand up here too. I've been there. But here's the thing, guys, we need to dig deeper than the diet and exercise plan. Most of these plans work. However, the problem for most of us is they just don't stick. In the beginning it's okay, but then they become too overwhelming. You get too hungry, you lose motivation, life happens, and we end up reverting back to our old habits. You know what I mean, right? Cooking different meals for the family is exhausting. Eating 6 to 7 small meals a day is ridiculous for some of us, and not eating enough for others just makes us angry. And don't get me started on looking for weird expensive foods that I can't even pronounce and cost a fortune. Yeah, short term on these diets you might lose weight, you might feel better, but deep down you know there's more to it than that. Otherwise you wouldn't be here watching this video and feeling so frustrated, guilty and or angry that you're back here again trying to lose the same weight. What I would love to do is help you flip things around. Rather than trying to force someone else's crazy program into your life and making it work, which, let's be honest, is never going to stick long term, how about instead we find out what works for you? Find out what you want to do. Let's discover a way that you can lose weight that's realistic, it doesn't kill you in the process, and it's something that you can do long term. So let's jump in. Here are 5 really easy ways you can lose weight and keep it off. Now number 1 is eat less. I know it sounds obvious, and it is, but I say it because our portion control and sizes has blown out of control. Our bodies do not need that much food, and for most of us we are never going to be able to burn it off. So of course we're going to put weight on. And before you freak out, I am not going to say don't eat chocolate. Like, seriously, if someone told me you're not to eat chocolate, drink wine or beer again, well, it would be dangerous. For some people that works, but for me, it never worked long term. I'd always get to a point that I'd be really strict and end up going nuts and binging on it, or I'd get results, but as soon as I started eating it again, the weight would creep back on, and sometimes more. You hear me? So instead, enjoy things in moderation. At each meal, still have it, just have slightly less. If you have sugar in your tea and coffee, cut it back by half a teaspoon. And yeah, I can hear that negative mean girl in your head that's scoffing you going, that's not enough. Let me tell you, I have seen some amazing results on that alone with some of my clients. Another option, try serving up on a smaller plate. Now this has worked brilliantly for me. If I want more, I go back and get it. So there's no scarcity mindset around it. But now that it's not in front of me, I'm just not going to mindlessly scoff it down. The trick with eating less, guys, is work out what's easy and simple for you to follow so you can actually do it. Tip 2 is move more. And this doesn't have to be hectic or crazy either. By going for a walk after dinner each night, around the block, or getting up 15 minutes early and doing a workout in your lounge room. It's enough to get the weight loss happening. Now again, don't let that negative mean girl voice tell you that's not enough. So there's no point even starting. It is more than what you're currently doing, so of course it counts. And that mean girl has kept you in this yo-yo trap for years, and you're still not happy. So stop listening to her. Try something different. Number 3, be consistent. And I so used to fall into this trap. I would be all or nothing in both my food and exercise. I'd eat really strictly for a week and then on the weekend I'd binge. Or I'd hit the gym like a mad woman and get injured or end up resenting that I had to go. So focus on small changes we mentioned before, like the eating less and moving more, and keep it realistic. Doesn't have to be 5 nights. Maybe it's 3 nights a week I'm going to go for a walk. And again, if you're not doing much right now, it is heaps better than doing nothing. So don't kid yourself it's not enough. Focus instead on getting started and be kind to yourself. Number 4, keep focused on your why. I'm learning for me to be successful, it has to be right in front of me. Otherwise, out of sight, out of mind, even if it's something I really want. If I don't set myself a calendar reminder to train and it pops up, I can get so caught up in my day and I just forget. So I do that. I add it to my to-do list. I create wallpapers for my phone or computer. I tell someone so that I'm accountable. The whole point of being consistent, guys, is stop repeating the same thing over and over and not getting anywhere. Try something new. Explore what's going to work best for you and then find a way to rig the game in your favor. And last tip, number 5, is be accountable. Something really awesome happens when you tell someone. All of a sudden, we're obligated to do it and it kicks it up a gear. And again, find a way to help yourself here. Can you call up a girlfriend and organise a point? Double whammy. Can you tell your partner or co-worker? Hey, if you need some extra accountability, come and join me and the girls in our private Facebook group. We often share what our goals are going to be for the week and check in with each other so we can stay on track. At the end of the day, I believe we all want to feel healthier, fitter and stronger. So that extra motivation and accountability helps keep moving us forward. I know we can feel really desperate and it feels like a tough diet or quick fix is the best answer. I get how frustrating it can feel, and it's accepted that you have to be really hard on yourself and beat yourself up and suck it up to get results. It's your fault. You can stick with it. You just need to be tougher. No, guys, that's not true. Let's let go of that way of thinking because it never works. If it did, you wouldn't be looking for the next new diet or starting over again. If you are sick and tired of dieting, let's try a different approach. Yep, it's not as glamorous or as instantaneous, but it damn well works and it will not pile back on. Small, realistic changes are so easy to do and you can do them forever. Finally, you can focus on more important things like your family and life rather than feeling horrible about your weight, your health, your fitness all of the time. Like, seriously, what have you got to lose by giving this way a go? It is time for you to feel good about yourself. It is time for you to focus on you and in turn have more energy to give to everyone else around you as well. Let's do this. So, for more great tips and some tough Amanda love and common sense, please make sure that you subscribe to our channel below and come and play with me and the girls in the Facebook group or like my Facebook page. If you've got any questions at all, please reach out or drop a comment below. I hope that you have an awesome day, guys, and this has managed to change your thinking a little. Alright, till next time, guys. Bye.